Greetings, Dennis Daniels here. This is an issue report for Google Chrome. Show you right now my baseline is baseline CPU is 50%. This is a dual core 1.83 gigahertz, 3.5 gigs RAM roughly. And you can see the process is running. Memory, the biggest memory hog right now is InSync, which is a tool that I use to keep my Google Drive synchronized. I'll kill that, show that the only thing at this point that's big memory use is the recorder that is making this video. Now let's watch what happens when I start up Google Chrome. You see how it spiked to 100%, and now the new baseline in terms of memory, well, it's not too bad. It's 17.8, but CPUs are more or less the same as they were when I started recording the video. Now let's watch what happens when I start up a different user. And start up Google Chrome. Sorry, Google Keep. Load up my email, and you can see it spiked again. Full use of the dual core CPU. You can see the RAM is now at 34, 36, 38, 39, 38, 39, 40. I'm not doing anything, and the RAM continues to get eaten. 43. I'm not doing anything, and the RAM continues to be consumed. I'm at 44, 43, and it will just continue climbing without me doing anything. 47, 48. I still haven't. I'm not even using the application. Not editing, not adding, not doing anything. 50% now. And you can see the CPU is still, it's spiked all the way at 100%. And I'm not doing anything. I'm recording a video, yes. So maybe the video, the RAM is being consumed by Simple Screen Recorder. But you see, Simple Screen Recorder is not even at the top of the list in terms of use of RAM. It's all Chrome, except for this instance of Kaha. Alright, so there's Simple Screen Recorder. It just popped up at 92.3. But you can see the memory usage for Chrome is across the top. We go back to our screen monitor again. Resources, we're still spiking out. CPUs are coming down a little bit for whatever reason. But we're at 53.7% of RAM, and I'm not doing anything except recording the video. Yes, I know that's consuming some RAM, but you saw the big difference, and I'll demonstrate the difference now when I shut down Chrome and what it does to the CPU and what it does for the RAM. Let's go ahead and do that now. Alt F2, make terminal. And kill all Chrome. I think that should do it. It does. Well, it almost, because there's still one Chrome running. Let's close that and take a look at our CPU. Alright, our memory dropped down significantly from 50% down to 13.5, just like that. You can see the network, of course, drop down. The CPU is still running, at about 50%, but it's the memory that really gets eaten up. Now, let's go ahead and do another demonstration and show you how. Well, that's interesting. Close that one. and we'll get Google Keep to load, and you see CPU spikes out again, and the RAM usage is climbing 34, 36, etc. Now Google Keep is still waiting for cache, and I'll switch this view to column view. There we go. Alright, so now we're in column view. And you'll see that it's still loading down here on the side. Now I'm hitting the arrow key to scroll down, and it's not responding. Let's take a look at our CPU maxed out. And the reason I'm showing this is because every time I use Google Keep, my RAM gets, or my CPU gets totally whacked out 100%, and the processes consuming it, memory, look at that. Chrome is at 450 megs of RAM, 270 megs of RAM. It's a huge hog for RAM. I'm hitting the arrow key, it's not even responding. It's theoretically fully loaded, but the arrow key is not working. I'm using the scroll bar, it's not responding. And the reason is because, look at that, Chrome and Keep have basically flatlined my CPU at the top end, making it totally unresponsive. Which brings me back to my new favorite tool is Kill All Chrome, because that's the only way I can get control back to my machine. And you can see as soon as I do that, CPU drops down to a reasonable 50%, and part of that reason is because I'm recording. So this is a bug report. Google Chrome, especially Google Keep, uses way too much memory and way too much of the CPU. Thank you, and just a quick recap. I'm on Linux Mint, 3 gigs of RAM, 3.3, on a dual core 1.8 gigahertz machine. This should be more than enough to handle Chrome, but it's not. Thank you, and happy computing.